Guys, it's Nancy here, and I'm back with my monthly Hey Little Magpie blog post. I'm doing something a little bit different this month, not focusing necessarily on a paper collection, but like some techniques. If you watched some of my recent videos, you'll know and seen the blog post, I've actually got into a little bit of stitching, but I also have my love of crochet, as you know, so I want to see if I could combine the two. So I have used my silhouette, which I'm still trying to use, to cut out this punch circle, and I've added a really simple crochet border around it. So I'm hoping to use that on a page. This is a piece of paper from the Moonshine collection, and I've just taped it on the back there. So I really love how that's come out. It's given a really nice texture. Also made some simple little flowers. I'm also planning, I think, to make some snowflakes to maybe use in my December daily. These have been, I've used the Anchor Metallic thread, which I picked up from the local local yarn shop, and I just used a really fine size 2 hook. I'm not sure what that is in America. But I also want to try some other sort of textural things. So I picked these up in the store. These are pink paisley, and these are from Outfitters, and these are little canvas banners. Let me just open one. And so they are already got like a piece of string attached. So on a little dowel. I think that string's not a bit longer, but I'm sure I can pin it up with something. So I thought I'd try and use these. I mean, again, these are from the Outfitters one, so these are going to be perfect for my travel outfit. So I picked those up. I'm actually also going to use some yarn, not just that sort of really thin thread, so I'm going to try and use some yarn on a page. I know it'll be a little bit bulky. I also picked up some of these from the store. These are the tassels. I have these on my planners. I love them. I've not used them on a page though. So I'm going to see about maybe adding them on a page. See, to me, I'm thinking this just looks like a dream capture, which is really in. That's not what I'm going to do with it though. I also picked these up in the store. These are from the Snow and Cocoa crepe paper. I'm really trying not to buy Christmas stuff, but I picked these up because these are one of the embellishments that are in store at the moment, which have stitching already on them. So these have got little stitch pockets that you can put the confetti in that goes with them. So I picked these up as well, just to have a play. So yeah, I'm probably going to be doing some stitching on pages. Also going to be doing some crochet on pages. So yeah, I thought it'd just be a little fun thing to do. Of course, it is coming up to Christmas, so I'm going to be planning on doing December daily again, but I'll make another video about that. But I thought I'd try out a few of these little techniques as well. So I will be back. I will cut into a process video now, just so this is not a really short little video with no reason. And I'll speak to you all again very, very soon. Bye. Hi guys, it's Nancy here. So I am back with the part of the video with the process, and I picked this paper out. This is a piece from the Moonshine. It's kind of like a houndstooth, kind of not, kind of a check design, but I really like the black and white, and as I wanted to use this big crocheted circle up first, I decided to go with that, and because there's a really like stark contrast as well. So I'm just adding some gold and black mist onto the background. Love a bit of mist, and I'm just using a kind of piece of kind of flesh colour, peach maybe. Peach sounds better than flesh, doesn't it? A bit of cardstock out of my stash. So because there is a bit of dimension with the crochet on it, I am just using some of my 3D tape. It's not big 3D tape, but it's just going to add a little bit, so actually it will just sit a little bit better on the page. So I'm just sticking that down to start with. So I've got that going because I know this is going to be an element on my page, so I'm just going with it, and I really love how it came out actually. But a few more ideas to ways I can combine the two. So but I think this was a great sort of start off. And I do like a circular element on a page, so slap that down. Happy with how that's looking, and I actually like how the holes, like the black and the white, shows through as well. Just kind of echoes that a little bit. So of course I gutted my background paper so I could mount my photo in it. This is a photo of me dressed up for a work thing. We had our charity has been around since 1966, so we had like it was the 50 years thing, and we kind of had a chance to dress up, so we kind of dressed up in kind of 60ish kind of thing, or wearing gold. I kind of went with the 60ish thing, so I put my little bouffant wig on, just kind of cool as well. Do love any chance to wear a wig, so I just snapped a little picture of that, and I'm going to scrap it. I'm using a mixture of pieces from the Maggie Holmes Gather collection, and also the Moonstruck from Pink Paisley. A lot of these are cut apart pieces that actually come on the within the paper pads, so you can cut them out. The couple of gold die cuts are actually or the foil die cuts are from the Pink Paisley die cut pack. I really want to include that little pop of yellow there, because I'm actually wearing a yellow sort of mustard floral top, so I just wanted to pop that yellow. It may not show too much on the camera, but actually in person that little pop of yellow just really adds to it. So I'm just off centering it on the circle here, because I wanted to make sure that I kind of didn't hide too much of that sort of crocheted edging. And again, that crocheted edging is a little bit 60s as well, so I kind of thought that worked. And as you can see, I'm pulling bits off and cutting bits off and putting on. I don't worry too much about putting glue on stuff, because you can, 9 times out of 10, you can pull it off, and if you don't, then just slap something else over it. I'm not worrying too much about it. So I am popping some 3D foam up between some of those layers, because with that crochet edging underneath, I just wanted to make sure that could show. I'm now going through the Gather collection die cut pack. I completely forgot I brought this actually. So I'm just going through that and just seeing if any of those bits will work on here. And they're interesting. I'm not sure how I'm going to use the bear in a hat, or bear in a bow tie, or whatever it is. Or bear with a bow in a hair. I don't know. I need to work out how to use that. But I pulled out lots of bits and pieces of kind of like that pinky peachy tone. And I'm just looking at how I can add those into my layers. And I kind of look for sort of gaps and places where I can overlap things. I also used some of the Maggie Holmes papers and cut out a floral, and it was kind of more the sketched floral, and we all know I love some flowers, and I've got the flowers in the top that I'm wearing, so I thought, yeah, this will kind of work. So I've just used my Chamel date stamp there, just to stamp that date on of when we dressed up, and now I'm looking at adding my florals in. And actually, again, I like that these are black and white, and you can get the pops of colour in that around them. I'm going to add that little gold flower on as well. And they were super simple. They take literally like a minute to make, so they're super quick. So I can see me making maybe a few more of those to add into things. So I'm just using it around the circle there to add a little bit of height, and I quite like it when things stick over the photo as well. So I'm just playing about there with my placement, and I actually quite like that paper. I could use it as a background as well, but I love it fussy cut. I'm a big fan of the fussy cutting. So I'm just playing around here, sticking those down, just using my wet glue. I found a little poly person to put in the middle of the flower, and then these are a couple of pieces from that heart was cut out from the Moonstruck collection. And the word is off the sticker sheet, which is a Maggie Holmes Gather sticker sheet. I brought some of the Maggie Holmes stuff and then hadn't really used it, so I quite like revisiting it kind of when it's not gone off trend, because I don't think papers go off trend, but it was quite nice to use it up and kind of maybe see it in a new light. So I'm now going through some different wood veneers bits and pieces I found, because when you're looking for one thing in your stash, you find other things that you've forgotten about. So I was just looking at if I had anything I could add on here, and I ended up adding this camera in. I did feel it needed a little bit just to lift the height of that corner, because where I'd how I positioned it, it just needed to be a little bit taller. So I'm just cut a bit of that pink paper out, and I'm backing the camera on this. And I believe this camera is an older one from Studio Calico, I believe. So it's quite old. Oh no, maybe it's Scraptastic. Maybe it's in my Scraptastic. So I've just added that up there. It brings a little pop of pink up there as well. But also, it's a selfie. I like cameras. I don't have to justify it. I just like it. So I'm popping that down on the page. And then I do use a little bit of 3D foam to stick the flower down, and then I use a little bit of wet glue just to stick that down, and that stuck fast now, so I'm happy with how that all came out. So now I'm just looking at where I can add a few other little embellishments. I'm going to put the date down, and again, these are the Maggie Home stickers, so I just put 2016 there to the side, again because I like to put dates on stuff anyway, but I thought it was quite cool. So these are the pink paisley Moonstruck alphas, and I've used a couple of the little arrow pieces that are on there, and then I want to put the title down. Of course, I always get a little bit frustrated with these when they are sort of multicoloured alphas, because you normally don't have enough for what you want to do. I wanted to put the title So Groovy, and to be honest, it does show up better. If you go over to the blog, you'll be able to see the photos of it, and actually I think it does show up much better than it's probably reading here on the video. So yeah, just going to pop that down. Of course, I'm going to stick the thickers and stuff down with some glue, because that's what I do. Just because, they'll pop off in the bottom of your page protector. And then pop them down. And I'm really, really happy with how this came out. Stick a bit of gold mist on, and it's done. So thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I'll be back with some more videos very, very soon. Bye!